So guys, another community manager covert disclosures is here, the number 4 with a Q&A from BVVD. And yes guys, there are some very interesting things to talk about. So let's just go over the major things that they do here, talk about here, so that you don't have to read everything, okay? And my Greyhound is really confused again with me talking, but bear with me, okay guys? So we start with some of the stuff over here with the free snail decal. You can get it by clicking this link over here and using this thing. You can read it and find it, but it's somewhere around here. There's a code that you can redeem that decal, okay? Then we go for these things. Missile evaded message. Basically, they talk about how you will be able to be choosing if there will be a missile evaded message or not in arcade or RB, right? Asking for Soviet top tier jet improvements. So they are considering the RVVD, which is basically an R-74, and an R-77-1 for the Soviets, but they do believe the RVV is too advanced for now, which will make the Soviets OP. And the R-77, they say it's not that big of a deal. It's not that different from the R-77. I think some people are saying that the problem here is the actual drag of the R-77. So if they fix that, maybe supersonic drag or something along those lines, I don't know exactly. Maybe the missile will be a proper BVR missile, right? Maybe the R-77-1 could fix that. I don't know. But yeah, they are looking into that. They are also going to fix some of the lacking new damage model for new helicopters as well. Okay, guys? And then we go and they talk a lot about the player card. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but they are doing constant improvements over it, about the feedback that the community basically did, okay? I'm not going to waste too much time here because it's more of a... It's not even quality of life. It's just a very like little UI kind of thing. So it doesn't affect gameplay or anything like that. So I'm not going to talk too much about it. KV7 event reflections. They're going to say that we might see other ones coming like that. Here's the thing that I was talking about before. But it's more of an event that can happen like sporadically, basically, right? And not too much. And then we talk about the main thing over here, the Q&A. I think it's the most interesting thing. You can already see some confirmations that you probably saw in the thumbnail that I'm gonna talk about. So the first one is that abandoned factory map features will be present in other maps, okay? They plan to introduce more nations to the game apart from the ones that we have. We have 10, of course, but they are going to introduce more. But in this year, or next year rather, they will be focused on filling the gaps on existing trees, including new subtrees, okay? And adding new types of vehicles. We're gonna talk about some of them later. But basically what they mean here is that don't expect a new whole nation next year, expect more subtrees, which makes sense according to the leaks that we had, right? Some other things they're planning to add a new World War mode in early 2025. They're gonna talk a little bit more about it. With the addition of the F-117, they're talking how they're gonna add more of these not very well fitting into the meta aircraft or vehicles in general, but it's going to be from time to time. It's not gonna be every single update that we see a squadron vehicle that is completely different from anything else and has a very specific way of flying, right? So don't expect anything else apart from the F-117 for now, but you shall see some aircraft, maybe, or vehicles, maybe, hopefully, MiG-25. Please, Gaijin, if you're like looking at this video, please, MiG-25, for the love of God. I'm not gonna talk about every single one of them, but the roadmaps, they're planning to do more of them, but later, you know, 2025, they're gonna just focus on finishing the ones that we had before, and now they're gonna see, you know, then after that, maybe we'll see another roadmap. For now, they're just gonna complete what they already, you know, presented as the objective for now. Okay, guys? In ground realistic battles, top attack aircraft are capable of dominating ground vehicles and stuff, how that all those things will actually be like. So to counter better aircraft in ground battles, they plan to introduce multiple vehicles AA systems. You know, they're working on it. So they talk about it here, how, like, for, I don't know, a Patriot system. I don't know what they mean here, but very advanced SAM systems that are presently in real life with multiple chassis, several chassis, right? So they plan to do that. But they also plan to do to add anti-radiation missiles, although not a priority right now. They plan to introduce that together with more advanced capabilities of electronic support measures on board aircraft. That could mean ECM, that could mean better reconnaissance, electronic reconnaissance vehicles. Probably that, to be honest, because he talks about more accurate determination of the active radar position. So, you know, stuff like that will probably be added for aircraft. So although they are going to add better advanced aircraft, anti-air systems, they're probably going to introduce better aircraft as well and better systems for aircraft. For navies, guys, no plan to add the Israeli, Chinese, or Sweden navies in 2025. But they plan to expand navies with more types of weapons and more types of ships. Subs, Cold War missiles, we're going to talk about it later. Blue Water, Tech 3, we have pre-war World War I, World War II ships. Will we eventually see Cold War and modern ships? They say we already have those. And if we're talking about anti-ship missiles from long range, they are saying that it is really, really difficult to implement that with a PvP game. But they cannot give, they're probably gonna test this and like give guarantees. They're probably internally testing this. That's what I mean, right? But they cannot give a forecast or guarantees or anything like that that this will ever appear in War Thunder. It's difficult. Yeah, it is indeed difficult. Hopefully they get a way of dealing with that, because Cold War navies are so cool. As you saw my Sea Power videos, it's a completely different type of gameplay than old ones. But yeah, hopefully they do that. This is one of the main news. Submarines are coming to the game. This is officially confirmed now, guys. They are working on playable submarines to come to the game. When, how, where, what? We don't know, but it is confirmed. Submarines are going to come to the game. Frame generation is going to come to the game as well, which makes sense. Yeah, it just makes sense. It's being worked on. More, you know, improvements on graphics like water movement, water itself, explosions in the water, interactions with the water. Everything with that will be worked on in a better way. They're not planning to buff the APFCR apparently for now. We're gonna see 4 new event vehicles coming the next event, like winter event, that we already saw the leaks, you know, the Kafir C-10, you know, the MB-151 and some other vehicles, the Kirishima, you know, so EBF, I think it's called, right? So some of these vehicles already leaked. They're gonna come as the winter event. Now we can kind of trust on the leak, because they are saying 1 tank, 2 aircraft, 1 ship. It makes sense. And for 2025, guys, you know, they like I said, top tier SAMs for all nations. This will be one of the main things about 2025, apparently, on the first updates, I would say. So that it's very, very cool. So SAMs will come for everybody. And we will be working, devs, article information, you know, we will see better SAMs basically to help you out. And my dog just stuck his leg into his own clothes because it's very cold right now. And now, yeah, he's biting everything. She's biting everything. But you know how it is. And for the next major, watch out for extreme weather. So the tornado is already in the game. So what else is there for extreme weather? A typhoon, guys. So I think this is a confirmation. In my opinion, this is a confirmation about the leak list. We are having the typhoon. At least this is my opinion. We might be completely wrong, but I mean, come on, it needs to be, right? So yeah, guys, basically this is it. Very interesting things, some sad things, some cool things. Sad things on the part of modern navies. I would love to see that. Of course, I hope we get a better Fox 3 missile for Russian aircraft as well, because the R-77 is complicated to use as a BVR weapon. But that's just a minor thing. But submarines, you know, typhoons, this is the cool things, man. Like, very, very cool things. Submarines, oh my god, I really want to drive my Type 7 again. Even if it's just an event for now, just give me, you know. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and I see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys. See ya.